These are 5 fragrances that I wear whenever I want to smell like a surprise. I want to stand out, smell different, without being in that offensive, daring and annoying territory, without getting bad comments. I know what is complimenting fragrances. Fragrances that get like these compliments, very good for sure. But I don't want sometimes to smell like Versace Eros. I don't want to get compliments from people that are too average. I want to get attention from people that they know what they want from the life, and you don't want them for just one night. Said enough. Without any further ado, I want to start by one of my absolute favorites from House of Armaf, and one of the most underrated fragrances from this house as well. Armaf Private Key, or Club de Nuit Private Key to My Dreams. Oh my goodness. It is a fruity, sweet, woody, spicy, very spicy, and at some points smoky, like not burning woody, I would say like leathery, smoky type of fragrance. It is like mixture of few fragrances. It is not a cologne, I have to say. I would say it is like 70% stronger with you intensely with Armaf twist. For example, stronger with you intensely with added Parfums de Marly Layton and like 5% of amouage interlude at the background of the fragrance. We have here apple and cardamom, which is very close to Layton. We have here that burning woody feel, that nutty sweetness, which is very close to stronger with you intensely, and like black peppery and some sort of smokiness, or let's say backbone of amouage interlude at the background of the fragrance. It is extrait de parfum concentration, means highly concentrated and stubborn type of fragrance. Lasts on me, like without exaggeration, 12-14 hours plus. Projection is like good 2-3 hours, but CIG is way above average, way better than projection, and has a very huge scent bubble. Next one is a pretty well-known fragrance, not as underrated as, for example, Private Key to My Dreams, but also it is a rare fragrance. I mean, I don't come across that much, like every month, to this scent profile anywhere at all. I can't smell it left and right on people. I'm talking about By the Fireplace from Maison Margeila. Scent profile of this fragrance is smoky, sugary, sweet, well balanced and slightly nutty. But smokiness is not like real smoke. It is like extinguished fire, extinguished burning woods, let's say, to this one. And sugariness is like caramel roasted, but not as sweet. Sweetness is less than that dark smokiness, and you're gonna get some sort of chestnutty, nutty feel at the background of the fragrance. Such a beautiful juice. It is dark. It is at some points daring, but it is not annoying, or let's say bad comment getting type of fragrance. I never have received any bad comments from this one. I remember few compliments, but it smells very masculine. Manly can be considered as a unisex fragrance, but to my taste it is a masculine fragrance. It is smoky, dark, and at some point soft. Lasts on me like 8-10 hours plus. Projection is average, at some points below average, but CIG is way above average. This is also one of those fragrances that have better sillage compared to the projection and leaves very long scent trail behind, but it doesn't project that loud. Next one is one of those fragrances that I didn't like it at the very first impression. This is one of those grower type of fragrances. It needs time to grow on you to appreciate it. I'm talking about Kalan by Parfums de Marly. A complimenting juice, I have to say, to this one, but not a safe fragrance. I don't know why it is not safe, but gets compliments. If you like dry fragrances, earthy fragrances with touch of sweetness at the background, this is a must-have for you. It is a sweet fragrance, but it is not like big time sickly type of sweet type of fragrance, I have to say, to this one. It is like earthy, candy flossy, and very dry, extremely dry, without anything fresh type of fragrance. And character is very strong. It has a very strong, memorable signature scent, worthy and serious type of character. I get 12 hours plus solid longevity with this one. 2-3 hours, good projection and sillage. Number 2, there is not that much fragrances from this house that I can say they wowed me or impressed me, one, two maybe. But this one is another story. Let's go to House of Hugo Boss Bottled Elixir. Also, I like Boss Bottled Intense, and I have backup bottle of that fragrance also. After Boss Bottled Intense, I would say I like this one. Okay, it is like dark, sweet, resiny, deep. I like to say to this one smoky, but it is not smoky. You know what I mean? You get some sort of smoky darkness, but when you apply it, it is not smoky. Soft, leathery resins like frankincense. It is resiny, oriental, dark, slightly sweet, and something like between leather and suede. It is like soft leathery type of fragrance, very unique, memorable, but yeah, you can get some sort of darkness that reminds you of few fragrances like Leighton, like Red Tobacco, but this is totally a different fragrance. I mean, only the direction goes and touches that direction and atmosphere and comes back to its own character, let's say, to this one. About performance, I would say it is a lasting fragrance, but not a beast-mode fragrance, because it lasts very long, but it doesn't project that loud. Okay, at the very first hour, I have to say, to be honest, push is great and it is very loud, but at the second hour is average, at the third and fourth hour is like strong skin scent, let's say, to this one. So a long-lasting fragrance, gets compliments, but not a beast mode. At number one, I want to continue by one of the most underrated fragrances from House of Mancera. Everybody is going after Instant Crush, Citrat Base, Red Tobacco, and they're ignoring this serious juice. This is such a juice, guys, and I can call it really niche. I'm talking about Oud Vanille. What I like it here, at first I have to say it is one of the best vanilla based fragrances in my opinion, to my taste. So because it is not like girlish, too feminine, pink smelling type of vanilla, it is brown smelling type of vanilla or close to black. It is roasted, it is dark. This is a very manly fragrance, although it is classified as a unisex scent. I like it on men. It is masculine type of fragrance. It is like the name, all about oud and vanilla. Very simple fragrance. You're gonna get here medicinal oud at the very first minutes, let's 30 minutes. After that, oud is like calmer and vanilla shines better, but vanilla is not like edible and very mouth-watering. It is like roasted, burnt and smoked type of vanilla. One of those must-have vanilla-based fragrances for men. Masculine, bossy, serious, nothing feminine here to my taste. Leather jacket, biker type of vanilla. Lasts on me 2 hours plus in terms of longevity. Projection, sillage, I would say sillage is a bit better, but projection is close to your skin. It is not loud. Easily you can go with this one for close encounters, date night type of situations. Such a beautiful fragrance. I would say like 10-12 hours plus longevity. 2 hours, 3 hours of average to soft type of projection and sillage, but sillage is a little bit above average. Take care, guys. That's beautiful.